Hi, this is Colin from Watch Off the Cuff. Today I'm going to show you how to add or remove a link with a folded metal link bracelet. You can tell if you look at the edge, you can see that there's a piece of metal there, and it's literally been formed over to make the link. And there's usually another piece of metal that goes in and is press fit into it, so you can add or remove the link. So what I will do is we'll go to close up and I will show you how to identify this as a folded link metal bracelet and a couple of methods to remove or add links. Okay, so I opened the watch up. I just removed the spring bar from the clasp, just right here. This was in here. I just took that out so that I could open this up. So we'll take a look at the markings. I'm just going to double check as well that if we go here and it's about even, I want to have it on this far side, so when it sits on the wrist, it'll want to bias a little bit towards you instead of away. So we'll do it on this one here, and we'll take a look and see, flip it around, that we're going to have some arrows showing the direction it's supposed to go. And then this, you can see this little dimple is what holds it in. And then if you don't have a fancy tool, which I'm going to demonstrate in a minute, looks like here, you can take a pin driver, place it here, and then with your little watchmaker screwdriver, you can see you can start to pop that out and away it goes. Now, if we push that back in, the alternative way is to use a pair of pliers like this. It has a flat, kind of like honed off edge and a sharp point. That goes in here, and the top goes on the edge before where the link goes in. So when I push, the link pops out like that. So anyway, a lot more eloquent. So anyway, so we can take this, and then this undoes like this. And I'm going to grab the spare link. So we have an extra one there. I'm going to pop it in. This can go here. There we are. We'll get the second one in there. This, I'm going to put it in place. So to put this back in, I would typically use a brass hammer. A brass hammer can still mark stainless steel. It is softer, but you still need to be gentle. So we're going to come up here like this. Give it a nice gentle tap. And I'm trying only to do that. It's being a little bit stubborn. You could also put it into a bracelet block. Typically when I do that though, again, the bracelet block can sometimes scratch a little bit. We'll put it in the block like that. And give it a little tap. I fear like it's not lined up perfectly well. It's taking a little more pressure than I would like. Let's just pull it out and make sure. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Now the alternative here is, because I don't like banging it, I'm going to grab, this is just doing this off the cuff here, watch off the cuff. I'm just going to grab this tool that I have from Bergeron, the 7250. It's a pin driving tool, but it's also very handy when we're talking about links. It's designed for links to just simply, oh, I want that tool. I want the blunt one. Put these back for now. It's convenient for pressing things together. I mean, I have other things that we have to press things together, staking tools and the like, but I think that in this case, this might be just the easiest way to do it. So if I lay that down in there, then I can apply gentle pressure. So I'm gonna make sure I'm doing it on the side where the pin is. So on this side, and we'll just flip that over and we'll just press it right there. And move this up. See, it's still being a little stubborn. I think it maybe is not lining up as nice as I would like. Yeah, I think it's not lining up properly. So the other thing with this particular tool as well is that I don't like the fact that this clasp gets in the way. So what I typically do is I'll just grab a small piece of wood like this, and then I can pop it in here like that, and then I can make it straight so that it pulls away from the thing, and just put it in there like that. Oh, there we go. Now it's straightened out and missed it and went right in. Okay, so we've got that pressed back in there. And then we can put the pin back in. Maybe while we have this open, you just take a look here. So this is gross. You can see here, we've got like oils and dirt that's built up here. You really should be washing your watch if you're wearing it every day, once a week. That simply involves, I'm just going to use this pusher to put it back in here. A soft toothbrush. The next time you get a new toothbrush from the dentist, don't throw away your old one. You can either use dish soap or you could use a non-abrasive liquid hand soap, and you need to go over the whole thing, front and back. With a push crown, you want to make sure the crown's pushed in, and I would avoid going crazy with your toothbrush and the depth around the crown if it isn't a screw down crown or a dive watch. But otherwise, you need to go over this watch, and this one is well overdue. There's like so much gunky stuff in there that you need to do it. The other thing too is that it kind of creates that oily paste, and between the links it gets in there and it starts to grind away at your bracelet, and you wonder why after a while it's so like loose and why it's worn so much. It's because you've got that greasy paste there, which you can see there, which has worked its way all through the link. So don't be gross, just like washing your hands. Wash your watch if you're wearing it every day, once a week. It's going to stay nicer a lot longer, and it's just going to be more hygienic. Secretly, like anybody that's in the repair business is always like completely grossed out by the condition the watches come in terms of like how clean they are. Anyway, thank you very much. Thanks for watching the channel. Until next time, cheers.